right. Third time is the charm. Lisa, I just want to confirm one more time that we have your permission to record.
Yes, I have permission, your permission for
Okay,
record.
great.
Yes, that sounds good. Yes.
So, wonderful. One final question for you before we continue into the scenario itself. Would you
Okay.
prefer a low or medium intensity level for this scenario?
Low.
We'll do a low.
Yes.
All right. So with that said, any final questions before we begin the scenario?
Okay. Can I question? Can they see this? Can
Yes.
the avatar see it? Oh, they can. Oh, okay.
They
Okay.
can see you and hear you, and we'll be able to respond to you in real time.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So
All
let's
right.
go ahead and begin. When you
Yes.
see the students appear on screen, your scenario will begin. At the end of your lesson, you can feel free to excuse them to recess. And if I do interrupt your lesson before it is over, that is not a reflection on your performance. It just means that we've run out of time.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, students. All right. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Ears and listen. Yeah. Thank you. Good afternoon. How are you guys today? Good. Okay. Hello. It's good to hear. Our topic for our subject today is science. Okay. And we're like future scientists right now. Okay. And we'll have to write something in a couple minutes. All right. So make sure you have your pencil ready. All right. So our subject then, science, and our topic is photosynthesis. All right. We're all scientists on this journey to learn about plants. Okay. Anyone have an idea you ever hear of the word photosynthesis before? The word photosynthesis? Yes, go ahead, Emily.
Well, it's a thing that plants do, and they make food for themselves with it.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That is very good job, Emily. So today we're going to go in more details about learning about the process of photosynthesis. And again, anytime you need to have a questions or concern, you always raise your hand. And good job, okay? Good job, Mina and Will to volunteer too, okay? All right, welcome,
Does
Jayla.
Does it have anything to do with like photography?
You're thinking of a different type of photography, but it has to do with light. So photography is part of light. So that's a good way of looking at it, okay? So we're just gonna say ears focused. Okay, so right now I'm gonna show you a diagram that you're gonna draw right now. You're gonna draw this you're gonna draw and write this out, okay? So we're gonna have a plant. Do your best to draw right now. You guys can start. Mina, Will, Jayla, Emily, and Carlos. Let's do your best you can.
What if we're bad at drawing?
That's okay. I'm not good at it either. Just stick figures. That's good enough. Okay, that's good. It's a little plant. You're just creating a plant. Let's stick some roots down the bottom there, and leaves. Stick a little leaf at the side, a little head up there, and we need a Mr. Sun, correct? For the sunlight. Good job. Remember, I'm so proud of each and every one of you, okay? Good listening skills, okay? So after you do sketch, you just raise your hand when you're finished, okay? So again, you have the sunlight. See sunlight right there? And your little raise down on your plant. Just do the best you can. It's not going to be perfect, okay? All right? I'm so proud of each and every one of you, okay? All right, so the process of photosynthesis, again, I'm sorry, you got to raise your hand? All right. Everybody's doing good?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're finished, just raise your hand, okay? When you're finished with your drawing. So you're labeling it, all right? So you notice that when you draw the plant, you have the sunlight, and it's coming at the plant. You see that? Good job. How are you doing, Emma? Mina, sorry.
I'm doing my drawing, Miss St. Lager.
Oh, good job. I'm proud of you. Good job. Who else in a row? All right, Emily. Good job. Good job. Carlos, how's it going?
I'm good. I only have a pen, so I can't color it in.
Oh, you don't need to color it in. We're good. Don't worry about coloring in. Our imagination will color it together. Remember, we're scientists. We're an investigation, so you're good. Good job, Carlos. Jayla, how's it going?
Going, just finishing up.
Okay, good. Will, how's it going?
Yeah,
are you finished, Will? Good job. All right, so here goes. So we're going to go through the process. So photosynthesis is a process plants use to what? Make food. All right, Will, what is photosynthesis?
It's a thing plants do to make food.
Good job. All right. All right. So we notice there's a sunlight, right? The sun, correct? What does the sunlight
Uh-huh.
provide for the plant? Can you raise your hand? Um, Jayla, what do you think the sunlight provides for the plant?
Um, so it gives it light, and like plants need light to grow, right?
Good. That is correct. Good job. So the sunlight provides energy. Like you need energy for yourself to go to play and have fun with your friends. All right?
Yeah, I mean,
Energy.
like sometimes, like when I don't get enough sleep, like I can't like do anything the next day.
Oh, okay, I know, but you know what? You need energy and sleep. You're good, right? Okay, continue. Okay, so a key word I want you to write in your paper is carbon dioxide. So we know sunlight. Make sure you write sunlight in your paper. You're gonna go back and write the word sunlight, and it provides energy. Okay. So we're done. We're just writing on that same paper. So we had the word sun. You put sunlight, and it provides energy. Okay. All right. So this is gonna rephrase again. So photosynthesis meaning what? The process that plants use to what? Make food. If you put on your paper, make food. It makes food. Okay? Good job. All right. Here goes. Sunlight provides what? Energy. Sunlight. You're gonna write that. Sunlight provides energy. Okay. Emily, what does sunlight provide?
Um, energy.
Good job. All right, let's continue on our plant. Do you notice the water? You see the water. Where do you think the water come from? The water in our.
From a hose.
All right, we got to raise our hand. Good job. All right.
Sorry.
So Carlos, no problem. You're fine, Carlos.
Yeah.
So the water itself, Carlos. Can you explain to me about what the water does? What do you think the water does?
It makes the plant grow.
Oh, good job. You're right.
The water, the plant needs to drink the water.
You're right. It needs it. So water enters through the roots. The water enters through the roots. So you gotta write that. The word water absorbed from the roots. Okay? So right there, the water is the roots. Okay, that's the process of that. Okay? Good job.
Okay.
Let's continue. Okay? So remember water, down the bottom of the roots, the water, okay, enters through the roots. Okay. All right. So photosynthesis, you think about now we have carbon dioxide. Remember I had it down here? The carbon dioxide here. The carbon dioxide, okay, comes from the atmosphere, from the air. Carbon dioxide comes from the air. Make sure you're writing this, Will, Jayla, Emily, Carlos, and Mina. Carbon dioxide comes from the air, the atmosphere. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So carbon dioxide, and I have it showing carbon dioxide, it comes from the air itself. And we have a chemical symbol because we're scientists. Sometimes we have chemical formula for that called CO2. Okay. The carbon dioxide, it comes from the air itself. Okay. Meanwhile, you're writing. Okay, we're gonna go to Will. What is carbon dioxide comes from? What carbon dioxide? The air. Good job. So carbon dioxide comes from the air. Okay. So the carbon dioxide. They have a chemical formula CO2. Okay, just to know, the chemical formula behind carbon dioxide, CO2. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Yes, you're raising your hand if a question. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go to oxygen. We'll go back to the plant again. Remember your plant right there? Look at him. It has an oxygen, but oxygen released into the air. It released. Okay.
And we need that to breathe.
Oh, did you? Good job. Who said that? Raise your hand. Who just said that?
I mean,
Everyone did. Good job, Jayla. That is correct. We need that to breathe. Yeah, that's correct. Good job. So remember, try not to talk out. Just raise your hand. Good job. I'm proud of you. You're right. Oxygen released into the air. It released. So for the plant itself, you see the tree, the leaf itself. So carbon dioxide what comes from the air and what oxygen release into the air. Make sure you write that. Make sure you put that on your diagram. Oxygen. Okay, how's it going, Nina? You're good?
Doing okay.
Good job. All right. So, okay, what is carbon dioxide comes from? Just gonna quiz you a little. The carbon dioxide. Where it comes from?
The air.
Good job, Jayla. Thank you. Jayla, you have a question? Jayla?
No, I don't really have a question.
Oh, that's okay. All right. So I just want to review that again. So oxygen now. What's oxygen, Emily? The oxygen. How you describe that now?
It's the oxygen is
Release.
It releases from the plant into the air.
Good job. So the release from the plant into the air. Good job. All right, Will. Okay, we're going to continue going down. So, again, we're just going to review again. Sorry. So, Will, what's oxygen again? Is oxygen what? Release into?
Into the air.
Good job. All right. Good job. All right. So, the photosynthesis, okay, it occurs, okay, in the chloroplast of the plant's leaves. Okay? The photosynthesis occurs in the chloroplast. Are we going to discuss what chloroplast is? Okay? Of the leaves. Okay? All right? There goes. So we're going to write this now. Chloroplast.
That's a big word.
Yeah, I know. We're going to break it apart like scientists. Chloroplast contains the green pigment. So you know the leaves? You know the leaves? That's what contains the leaves, the chloroplast. You think of a leaf now, it's like, oh, it's very fancy vocabulary, but it's just a leaf. And inside the leaf, like a microscope, it has a chloroplast that contains a green pigment. Okay? So you just think, oh, all of the word is big, you can break it down. Okay? All right. Okay, so the chloroplast contains a green pigment, and the chlorophyll now absorb the light energy. Okay, you don't have to write this. I'm just going to go through it with you. All right. Okay. All right. So which? Yes.
Is chloroplast anything like chlorine, like in a pool?
No, it's not. The chlorine is actually a chemical to kill bacteria or anything in the pool. I see where you're going at because it's the same. It's still it's part of some process, correct? You're right. It's part of a process, but the chloroplast contains the green pigment. Chlorine now, it's where chemicals deleting things in the pool, breaking things down. Okay? But good analysis. Okay? All right. So chlorophyll now which absorb light energy. Light energy comes from where, Jayla? Light energy comes from where?
The sun.
Good job. Awesome job.
Or a lamp.
Or a lamp, good. Could be sun lamp, could be artificial gardening. Good job. Chlorophyll traps the light energy to make the sugar. Okay? All right? And the end result, when you do all that, you think about it, you like strawberries? Anybody like strawberries? Like your little plants of strawberries or fruit? So at the end of the day,
strawberries. I like grapes better than strawberries, but strawberries are okay.
Okay. But any fruit that you like. All right. All eyes on me. Now look at the picture here. So good job. Everybody have those cool, unique fruits, correct? Fruits are good, but before it comes to fruit in your hand, it has to be planted, correct? It has to have seed. So the sun, correct, provides the energy, correct? And the process the plants need to make food, so you can have your blueberries, you can have your grapes, you can have your strawberries. You see how it's very vital for photosynthesis. So now and then the root, in the root, we have the water that comes in there, correct? We talk about, and the water goes in that root and allows it to what? The water allows the plant to get energy, grow because of what? The sun, okay? All right. So we're gonna do like a peer and share, like a group together, okay? All right, so I'm gonna ask some questions, and you're gonna like think and pair together, okay? Peer and share. So Team A, Mina and Will, and Jayla, Emily, and Carlos can work together, okay? So you can discuss it together, and we see, and that's called Team A, and Mina and Will, and Team B, Jayla, Emily, and Carlos. All right, here. So Team A, here goes. I'm gonna read a question to each of you. Whoever raises your hand first from your team, you go first. Get it? Like a little fun activity. Here goes.
Okay.
It's all about photosynthesis. Here's a trick question. Does the photosynthesis process occur with plants, animals, or humans? Oh, Team A got up first. Tell me what you have.
Plants.
Good job. All right. I'm gonna check if you're correct. Okay, hold a minute. Jayla, what do you group at?
I was gonna say plants.
Good job. So great mind think alike. Good job. That is correct. So again, it occurs with plants. Okay. What is needed for photosynthesis to occur? What is needed for photosynthesis to occur? All right. What? Oh, everybody's there. Okay. Let me go with Will from Team A. What do you have, Will?
You need sunlight and water and carbon dioxide.
Wow. Good job. All right. Let's go ahead. Emily, what do you have? I'm curious to see if you had.
Hi there. I'm going to pause us here because I just want to make sure that we are finishing on time today. That has been 15 minutes, so we are going to stop there. Very nicely done, Lisa. So first question for you. What is one thing that went well during today's lesson?
I guess the feedback, the students, when I asked the question and I was they're taking notes, they were able to give me back the response, taking the notes. I think that feedback, their interaction with each other, I think that went well. I think, yes, yep. And the drawing, they actually wanted to draw everybody was drawing an activity, and if they had a question, they raised your hand and were speaking out. So behavior-wise, I think was good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you early on you kind of reinforced the need to raise a hand and to remain silent. How do you think setting up those classroom rules affected the lesson as a whole?
I think it was very effective because it allowed the students to realize that their information is important. Everything you have to say is very important, but if you have to raise your hand and they realize, like, oh, you know what, everybody has a turn. So if I raise my hand, I'll be called on, and you'll get to it. So this being consistent, I realized that because everyone had excited about even talk about the different fruits, listen to their view, but at the same time, just remember to raise your hand. Just reminding them.
Yeah, I think that is a wonderful thing to consider.
Okay.
So, with that said, as a final question, is there anything you would like to have done differently if you had a chance to do this again?
I guess maybe make the picture a little bit smaller for them. I don't know because I realized I was zooming in. Because I might be, I think maybe a smaller picture for them or colored actually. I think it would be colored picture because black and white. I drawed it, and I guess, and I realized they're kids too. So when a student asked, if I don't have crayons, is that okay? And I said, yeah, it's okay, but if you're having a color view of it, also can you bring imagination more to me? And yeah.
I think that's a wonderful thing to consider.
Okay.
So, with that said, is there anything you'd like to take away from this experience that you can use the next time that you face a conversation like this in real life?
What I would take away from that is topics are not even easy, like a subject, but the topics in between the topics, and just trying to make it more user friendly for students, or even to understand, making it relate to, but like all this photosynthesis, but make it relatable to them. And plants, they all mind guiding plants and how it understanding to break it down. I think just breaking it down for them to get the idea of the terminology, but to be more on their level. so they can actually appreciate it. They weren't bored, so that's what's a good thing. And I started out saying that one takeaway I was overall will say that whatever topic you're doing, try to make the students relate to it. Like, they're scientists because they learn about plants and they're studying it. So continue doing that. Make it more relatable for them, interactive too, ask them maybe ask more questions about what's their favorite plants or favorite fruits or something related to plants so they can be interactive to it. Do you have plants? Do you grow a garden? Something more relatable for them to see, oh wow, I experience photosynthesis every day. So make it more relatable to their lifestyle.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing to consider. So with that said, that will wrap up our conversation today. Lisa, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I really appreciate your participation. So with that said, that wraps things up. Have a
Okay.
great day, and we will see you next time.
I had a question. To get the video, is it going to email it to me or
You will get you will get a link to the video email to you. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, and have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.